Take natural food regularly.
Kú jókòó gbogbo ẹ̀yin ará ilé gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ ṣe mọ̀ pé òdù níwà kì í ṣàì mọ̀ fólókò a tún ti dé gẹ́gẹ́
You're welcome back. It's still Neil Dunn, and we have another set of guests in the house. And well, today, of course, is World Egg Day. Egg, yes, egg. The Yorubas will call it egg, and that's today is the day especially emerged for the celebration, calling our attention to the importance of egg in our health, in our food, and then we have the two gentlemen in the house here that will tell us more about the World Egg Day. The theme for this year is egg more than protein. Yes, I mean, from that word alone, that theme alone, you know that we have something here to talk about. I have with me Mr. Yinka Lawal is in the house with us. It's nice having you. Is one of the leaders of PANOG, that's the Association for Egg. Then we have the General Secretary, Mr. Oludare. I didn't get this name correct. Kuforiji. Sorry about that, Kuforiji. Yes, it's a pleasure having you in the house with us this morning.
Thank you so much, sir.
Now, let's hit the ground running. Let me start from you, Mr. Lawal. Egg more than protein. That's the theme for this year's World Egg Day. What does this one really telling us?
We just don't want to synthesize the entire public the importance of eating eggs and what eggs contains. Eggs is the only food in the world that has 98% of what the body needs, whether young, old, even the one in the belly.
They need egg.
They need eggs because of what Almighty God had, packed into that just small golden thing. that we don't, that we want people to know more about. They already know about it, you still want them to know more. That eggs are very, very important, excellent food that they can take for all ages.
Okay, Mr. Kufurijin, I could recall that in August, it was projected that the Nigerian poultry industry was on the brink of collapse due to shortage of maize. So what's the situation now? Have you found a way around this?
Yeah, thank you very much. We thank God for the responses that we got, both at the state level and also at the federal level. The federal government released some quantity of maize from the National Grain Reserve that was shared among all the states of the Federation. Even though the quantity, we don't want to talk about the quantity, but at least something was released from the National Grain Reserve. But at the state level also, at that same level also, they allowed a small window of importation for some components. And one of those such companies extended a largesse to most of the Zoami states chapters of the association, and they sold to us at least a minimum price compared to what was going in the market at that time. And even up to now, some of our members are still receiving some supplies from that source. So that really helped in a way to address that very daring situation that we have found ourselves at that time. Even though we are still battling with it, but at least the cutthroat situation we had then, some 2 months ago, is come down to like a bearable, even though we still expect so much more to be
So
done.
going forward, how sustainable is this?
How sustainable it is? From the projection we've had in, from even our counterparts in the grain sector, the harvest this year that will go into use for us next year may not be that fantastic, because the drought lasted for longer than usual this year, if you notice that, and rains also, when it started, it was so heavy in some part of the country, and so we are just appealing to government further to let's come to a roundtable appraisal of the situation. There must still be a need to extend the window of importation to a time wherein we have enough local produced maize. Because maize alone is more than 50% in any poultry ration, and if that key ingredient is not well addressed, it actually may mean a collapse of the industry.
All right. Now, most times the impression we are given is that you should have limited number of eggs to eat, because they will talk about cholesterol and some of, the impression is that even when you are above maybe 40 or thereabout, you should possibly not even eat egg. And what is the true position?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Moderator. The issue there is in the past,
Yeah.
we were fed with a lot of misinformation about eating eggs. And I want to preach to you that it was a gang up of the big pharmaceuticals. When you get old, your body functions may not be able to do some things properly and the like. And it was a ploy to sell their drugs. That's why they have so much and say, don't eat eggs, it is this, it is that. But thank God for the internet. We can go in there and see the massive benefit of eggs. For an older person, the American Heart Association recently, they reviewed that notion that eggs will cause damage to health, this, that, and even advise that even older people should even be taking 1 egg per day. For older people, it restores their memory. Because of the nutrients in the eggs, it ensures that the body system works perfectly. Loss of memory, it works on it. It's a lot of things that eggs are doing. So when we say I don't eat egg, eggs eating is very, very important nutrition to the body. It gives the body all the necessary amino acid vitamins that you can ever think of. So that notion that you should not be eating it, no, I think it's a wrong one, and it's being corrected now. Everyone should eat egg, from cradle to grave.
Okay. Now,
So, Mr. Kufurijin, are you also trying to woo the younger generation, talking about consumption, daily consumption of eggs? Because these days, kids take more to junks,
Junks.
noodles and the likes.
Yep.
But are you also trying to preach this?
Well, thanks very much. Coming from what my senior colleague just said now, even while the information was not well handled, they were still advocating for children to take egg. But now that we now even have the full and correct information, egg is good for everybody, even the child, the children, even the youth and everybody. And so we should, I thank God for that. I'm an egg producer, and my son, who is just 8 years old, is his best, is his favorite. He was published in school some time ago for, he's very smart. When he finished his own egg, he would go and be picking when he was a baby from other children's plates. And the day he didn't do it, he was punished for doing what he did not do, because he's known for doing that. So I encourage him, he takes it freely, and then he was just 2, 3, 4 growing up. And so egg is very good for the children because it helps their brain growth. I mean, it's good protein. It has all other nutrients. Even though I'm an accountant, but now I know all about egg. Yeah, and so it's encouraged for all ages, particularly even children.
Okay, today is World Egg Day.
Yes, sir.
What significant information do you want to bring to the knowledge of the general public? 1, 2. Then, how easy is this issue of egg production?
Yes, sir. Thanks so much, sir. To the general public, the major thing we want to pass across to them is, number one, of all the protein source we have in the world, egg seems to be it still remains the cheapest. But many times some people still do not get it correctly. They will still want to term egg as meant for the highly placed alone. When you buy a crate, currently today now, a crate of egg in the market will go for around 1,000, and that gives you 30 pieces of quality protein. Place that beside the price of any other source of protein, it still comes at the cheapest price. And like a general saying goes in Yoruba, when you hit just a single egg, you've taken a whole chicken. And so I encourage the general public to please
eat a whole chicken.
Eat whole chicken every day. Thank you. And probably if I'm able to talk to the government, the industry it's so large.
Okay.
It's no longer, when you talk about poultry or agriculture, it's gone beyond just an hobby. It's not an industry that is so big, employ professionals. If you check the number of employees that poultry industry in Ogun State, but we are known as the hub of poultry in Nigeria because we have about the largest poultry stock in the country. And so government should please pay more attention to this sector. We actually can help other sectors grow because we uptake from many other sectors. Thank you.
All right. We have to let you go at this time because our time is finally up, and we want to thank you for coming on the program. But certainly, more people will be interested in knowing more about egg, and we probably will find another time, and let's look at some other issues relating to egg and egg production. We thank you so much, Mr. Yinka Lawal and Mr. Oludare Kuforiji. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you. Yes, many thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
We have to go now. I think it's been quite eventful on today's program, from the national policy on education or teachers basically to World Egg Day. So that's the offering today. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Ẹ kú ìjókòó gbogbo ẹ̀yin ará ilé. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ ṣe mọ̀ pé òdù ni wá kì í ṣàì mọ̀ fólókò. A tún dé gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe ń dé láti iléeṣẹ́ wa Now Investment Limited. Níbi tí a ti ń gbé Anji-Oyo orí ọ̀yọ́, ọṣẹ ọ̀yọ́, Anji-Oyo powder, Anji-Oyo stainless, Anji-Oyo food. A ti ń gbé Oyingiri iléeṣẹ́ wa Now Investment Limited. Orúkọ ti tèmi ni Adéjọkẹ́ Fatai. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, mo kọ́ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa food. Food wa yìí ó dá gidigidi gan. A kó wọlé láti òkè òkun. Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀yin àgbẹ̀ ni ó dáa gidigidi gan láti máa fi gbin èrè oko wa láti fi gbin pákí tàbí láti fi gbin ata, láti fi gbin tòmátò, láti fi gbin òdòdó, ó dáa gidi. Mo ti sọ tí mo máa ń sọ tipẹ́tipẹ́ fún ẹ̀yin àgbẹ̀ pé Fostofood yìí àpilẹ̀kọ wá ní láti òkè òkun fún ẹ̀yin àgbẹ̀ láti máa fi gbin èrè oko yín. Ó dáa gidigidi gan ni. Ohun tẹ́ bá fi Fostofood ẹyọ kan gbìn, in fact ó máa yọ fún yín ní ìlọ́po mẹ́wàá. Ṣé rí Fostofood yìí mo sọ fún ẹ̀yin àgbẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo máa ń sọ tipẹ́tipẹ́ wípé kẹ́ ẹ kóra yín jọ ní méjì ní mẹ́ta kẹ́ ẹ pèsè ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ sọ síta báyìí 08033331056 tàbí 08088441414 kẹ́ ẹ pè wá àádá yín lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí bí ẹ ṣe máa lo Fostofood láti fi gbin èrè oko yín. Ń tẹ́ Fostofood gbìn mo sọ fún yín pé èrè oko náà ó máa yọ á dùn wò lójú. Fún èyí tẹ́ tí máa ń gbin òdòdó láti beautify mọ́sálásí tàbí ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì, ẹ lo Fostofood kẹ́ fi gbin àwọn òdòdó yìí, wọ́n á yọ jáde, wọ́n á rẹwà, wọ́n á dùn wò lójú. Ṣé rí Fostofood ó dáa gidigidi gan o. Ẹ lọ sí gbogbo ilé ìtajà àgbẹ̀ kẹ́lẹ́ fẹ́rẹ́ Fostofood tí a gbé jáde nílé iṣẹ́ wa náà Investment Limited, wọ́n á tà fún yín ẹ̀rí níbẹ̀ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu. Lẹ́yìn eléyìí tí wọ́n bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Ajiyoyo stainless. Ṣé rí stainless yìí ó dáa gidigidi gan fún ẹni tí ẹnu ẹ̀ bá ń rùn tàbí ẹni tó bá ní akokoro tàbí pimples. Ó dáa gidigidi gan fún whitlow, fún jomijomi ọwọ́ tàbí jomijomi ẹsẹ̀. Ṣé rí stainless yìí ó dáa gidigidi gan o. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí gbogbo ilé ìtajà yára lábẹ́òkúta tàbí ẹni tí wọ́n wà ní Lagos Island lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ rí stainless wa rà níbẹ̀, ẹ rà á kẹ́ ẹ máa lò ó dáa gidigidi. Fún àwa ìyá lọ́mọ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ ra stainless lọ́jà ká máa bù sínú omi ìwẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ wa. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ ilé ìwé ẹgbẹ́ bí ẹ ṣe mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti bọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ báyìí, wọ́n máa lọ gbá bọ́ọ̀lù, wọ́n á fọwọ́ mú ilé, wọ́n á fọwọ́ mú tọ̀hún. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ní stainless lọ́wọ́ ńlé torí pé bàbá ẹ̀ ni ó gbogbo ń ṣe ní apilẹ̀ ṣe nílé iṣẹ́ wọn náà Investment Limited. Ṣé stainless yẹn jẹ́ ká bù sínú omi ìwẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ wa láti máa fi wẹ̀ fún wọn. Tó máa fi wẹ̀ ó máa dènà kòkòrò yòówù pé lè fẹ́ mú àwọn ọmọ wa lára. Ṣé tí wọ́n rí stainless yìí mo tún fẹ́ sọ fún iṣẹ́ tó tún ṣe fún àwọn tá a bá ní akòkòrò lẹ́nu. Kò ní ìdí pé à ń lọ sí ibi tó ti ń yọ eyín pa fẹ́ lọ yọ eyín wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ara stainless kẹ́ni ká kàn sí ibi tí a bá mọ̀ pé yìí ó ń dùn wá. Tá a bá ti kàn sí díẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká dì mọ́ bẹ̀. Ẹ bá ti dì mọ́ bẹ̀ nígbà tó bá yá gbogbo kòkòrò yòówù kò lè wà ń bẹ̀. Á pa àwa tu stainless yẹn dànù, eyín wa ṣe kí ni á ná làáfíà. Ó tún dáa fún àwọn tó ṣe pé ni wọ́n bá ń rùn. Ẹlòmíì tó bá ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu ẹ̀ máa rùn, ẹlòmíì àwọn lè sọ fún wọn máa gbẹ́nu sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ni. Irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká ẹ̀pẹ̀ ká sọ fún gbókò lọ síjà kò lọ ra stainless. Kó ní tí wọ́n pilẹ̀ ṣe ń léṣe náà Investment Limited òun fẹ́ ra stainless tó bá ti jí láàárọ̀. Kó mú kó kan sẹ́nu drop méjì ti tó. Tó bá ti kàn sí ẹnu báyìí kó kàn dì mẹ́nu díẹ̀ fún bí 5 minutes kó fi ṣe ẹnu ẹ̀ ṣùkùṣùkùṣùkù. Kó mú kó tú dànù. Tó bá ti tú dànù báyìí kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ni. Ó lè brush o tàbí kó fọnu ẹ̀ ní ìgbà tó bá wùn. Iṣẹ́ stainless pọ̀ tí bá ní kí n máa kà mí ò lè ká tán. Stainless náà tún dáa fún àwọn tó ṣe pé kò síbi tá lè ṣe gáàsì. Tó ṣe pé tá a bá ti lọ sọ́jà ẹlòmíì public toilet ló máa lọ lò. Tá a bá ti délé ẹ jẹ́ ká bu stainless ní omi ká fọ omi tá a bá rí pa sí lè contaminate disease. Àìsàn ní ara wa dé sí o. Lẹ́yìn eléyìí tí wọ́n bá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ nípa stainless again náà ni òun náà ni mo ṣe wà lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Torí pé kí ni iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ pọ̀ tí wọ́n ní kí n máa kà kò ṣe é ròyìn. Iṣẹ́ stainless pọ̀ gidigidi gan-an ni. Ṣé stainless yìí wọ́n tún wá dáa fún àwọn tó ṣe wípé a máa ń lọ gẹrun àwọn ọkùnrin tí wípé a máa lọ sí bábí sàlẹ̀ a máa lọ gẹrun. Ẹlòmíì ẹ̀yìn ohun ẹ̀ báyìí ó ti so tó bá ti dé tó bá ti mọ̀ pé ó ti lọ gẹrun ó ti dé. Torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ clipper tí wọ́n fi máa ń gẹrun wa wọ́n sterilize mi. Wọ́n ti fi gẹrun fún Táyé, wọ́n ti fi gẹrun fún Kẹ́hìndé. Tá a bá ti délé ẹ jẹ́ ká bu stainless ní omi ká fi fọ gbogbo tá a lè pa sílẹ̀ bí a ṣèfù ni o tàbí agẹrun wa ni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi fọ̀ á lè dènà àrùn yòówù ká lè fẹ́ contaminate mi tí a ti lọ gẹrun wa á lè dènà ẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ stainless pọ̀ tí bá ní kí n máa kàkàkà tán ni. Ó dáa fún wa tó stainless tí wọ́n dáa fún wa tó ṣe pé ẹlòmíì whitlow mú lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rógun whitlow. Tí whitlow bá mú ẹlòmíì ó máa ké ni whitlow mi ìgbọ̀n wọn máa ń là kò lè tó yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sọ́jà ká lọ ra stainless. Tá bá ti ra stainless ká sọ fún wọn pé ìtàn ṣe iléeṣẹ́ náà Investment Limited òun la fẹ́ o. Tá bá ti wá rí pé ìbẹ̀yẹn dùn ẹ ṣáà yìí kára mú kára jábẹ̀. Tá bá ti rajà ká kún stainless yẹn sí. Tá bá ti kàn sí ó máa ta wá lẹ́yìn pé ta wá yẹn ó máa ta dànù ni ó máa sá lọ ni kò ní sí pé bóyá pé ó ń dùn wá. tó bá fẹ́ ra ọjà yìí ẹ fẹ́ ra ọjà ní iléeṣẹ́ náà investment limited mo sọ fún pé kẹ́ lọ sí C1/59 Olómọ̀ọ́rẹ́ housing federal housing estate ní Abẹ́òkúta ẹ rí àwọn ọjà gbogbo ọjà tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀ yìí ẹ rí wọn rà níbẹ̀ tàbí èyí tẹ́ pé wà lọ́nà tó jìn ni ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní fẹ́ nípe nípa stainless àti fostofood yìí ẹ pè sí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 08033331056 tàbí 08088441414 tẹ́ bá ti pè wá àwọn gbogbo la máa gbé àdá yín lóhùn gbogbo tẹ́ bá fẹ́ pátá àtà fún yín lẹ́yìn ilé ìfẹ́ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ájíòyè Orí Ọ̀yọ́ ṣe rí Orí Ọ̀yọ́ yìí ó dáa fún òtútù ẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ bí ogbà ṣe mọ̀ pásìkò òjò la wà yìí ó dáa fún àwọn àyà lọ́mọka ní Orí Ọ̀yọ́ lọ́wọ́ lé ká máa fi pa ọmọ wa lára tá bá ti rí pé láàárọ̀ àwọn pẹ́kẹ́gẹ́ bẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn ọ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ báyìí tó bá ti yẹ láàárọ̀ tó fẹ́ máa lọ sí ilé ẹ̀kọ́ wọn tá bá ti pa wọn lára tán ká tó fi wọ́n wọn ní àyà á dùn mọ́ tútù àyà fún àwọn ọmọ wa ṣe rí Orí Ọ̀yọ́ yìí ó dáa gidigidi gan tàbí àtàbá ní arúgbó lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sọ́jà ká lọ ra ájíòyè Orí Ọ̀yọ́ káyọ̀ sọ pé ìtọ́ṣe níléeṣẹ́ náà investment limited lẹ́fẹ́ torí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ òrí ló pọ̀ lọ́jà màmá ìtawà ṣe níléeṣẹ́ náà investment limited apilẹ̀ ṣe nítorí pé ọ̀rẹ́ aráàlú òun ni wá ṣé lájíòyè Orí Ọ̀yọ́ yìí ó dáa fún arthritis pọ̀ àtàbá ní arúgbó mi máa complain òun kú lè ní ẹ̀yìn dúdú lọ́la ẹ jẹ́ ká ra ájíòyè Orí Ọ̀yọ́ fún wọn ká máa kọ́ fi wọ́ ara wọn kọ́ fi wọ́ ẹsẹ̀ ẹ̀rí wọn máa lálàáfíà wọn máa sùn ara wọn á nà tàbí àwọn àyà lọ́wọ́ àwọn tọ́wọ́ àgbàwọ́tà alábẹ̀ẹ́ta ṣe wà nínú oyún ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sọ́jà ká lọ ra ájíòyè ká rí pa ara mọ́ ẹrù ọmọ tá a fẹ́ rà ní o yìí tá a ṣe níléeṣẹ́ náà investment limited òun ní kẹ́ra ìyẹn ájíòyè Orí Ọ̀yọ́ ká máa fi pọmọ wa lára ara ọmọ yẹn á máa dán kò ní sí kòkòrò kò ní sí èélá kò ní sí ìfọ kò ní sí any rashes ọmọ tẹ́ bá ń lo ájíòyè Orí Ọ̀yọ́ fún ẹ rí pé ara ẹ̀ máa dán ní ara ẹ̀ máa jọ̀lọ̀ kò ní sí pé bí wá pé agbẹ́dẹ́bì kan wò ká bá ara ọmọ ìṣeré àwọn àyà lọ́mọ níta dé tí ń tọ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ájíòyè Orí Ọ̀yọ́ lọ́wọ́ tí ṣe pé táwa rí tún apí ìdí ọmọ wa ká clean ìfita ti ṣàn díẹ̀ fún ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ́jú Orí Ọ̀yọ́ ká fi pa ìdí ẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ bá a ṣe mọ̀ yìí pé oníṣẹ́ tí ò rí ṣe lára ṣé ájíòyè Orí Ọ̀yọ́ yìí ó dáa gidigidi gan ti máa ní kí n máa kaṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe ilẹ̀ àṣù ilẹ̀ àmọ́ ṣé rí Orí Ọ̀yọ́ yìí.